Hello there, Mahmoud here, and I'm back after a few weeks with a video here, and I just wanted to talk about this game, Call of Duty Ghosts, and how I try to have fun with it. Now, a couple of days ago, I had this little urge to play this game for some reason. I don't know why, because I know I don't enjoy it. I just had this desperate hope that it was actually fun to play, and as sure as I didn't have fun. People still play very defensively. You get killed in these really annoying situations where you've looked around and then you turn and then someone shoots you in the back of the head. It's just annoying, multiplayer. And I think it's both the fault of the players themselves, not all of them, obviously some players, and the choices by the developers. Now, I could have just dropped it there. I could have just gone, oh, right, fuck it, because I'm not having fun, I'm not doing well, just leave it. But then I remembered that there's one mode which I think is sort of very easily forgotten, and it's a shame. And it's this mode, it's squads mode. And particularly what I was playing a lot of, and what some of this gameplay actually is a war game, where it's basically combat training. But there's also like an online mode where you have other people, and then you play the AI and that stuff. And some of this gameplay is I think most of it is regular, and I played for a while because recruit is just too easy and there's no challenge. But even though I say that, it is absolute fun playing it, because the one good thing that I always like in Call of Duty games is when you do well, you get that feeling of like, oh, look how big my dick is, man. That kind of you feel really happy about yourself. That's what playing a war game on recruit difficulty did, and I never until then had that feeling with this game. So if you play Call of Duty for that feeling, and you play Ghosts in search of that feeling, play war game. And for some people it may not be as satisfying because it's AI. Like for me personally, it was, because I was deprived from that satisfaction for such a long time playing this game that I was happy that no matter what way it came to me, I was happy that I actually had that feeling. But also playing war game, I kind of testing out different difficulties to see where the challenge actually lied. It also helped me show kind of what things were the fault of the developers and what things were the fault of players, in my opinion. And I'll say this now, I played for like 4 or 5 hours of war game on regular, and I only walked into one IED, and I lived because the guy placed it in the AI placed it in a really unusual spot, whatever. But I mean, there's way more unusual spots online. People put it on ceilings, put it on rubbish bins, they put it on all types of areas of the map. And as soon as I got off and I went back onto multiplayer, I walked into like 3 IEDs in the first 4 minutes of the game of TDM I was playing, and it was ridiculous. And I was like, as much as I want to blame Infinity Ward for some of the things they did, with the big maps and maybe some of the attachments, some people talking about like I think it's the VMR or whatever the site is where it kind of acts like target finder. That for me personally isn't that bad. If I pick it up, I just switch to the actual hidden sites, and I like that they did that with a lot of the scopes. But sorry, I was just knocking on the table for some reason. Don't ask me why. I just do shit. Yeah. Why do we bother? Why do we bother doing anything? We just do it because we can. And away from that little existential little statement right there, throwing some philosophy for you guys. I'm sorry, I won't do that. I'm sure you guys aren't watching because of some desire to learn about philosophy. Or are you? I don't know. Feel free to let me know. Alright, I will stop about that. I fucking forget my point now. But, oh yeah, I was talking about blaming developers. Like, there are things that developers Infinity Ward did that kind of messed this game up. But ultimately, for me, it's the players who take advantage of those things. And maybe it's naive for me to think that ideals like respect and honor and dignity can exist in a video game. And maybe that's a bit too far-fetched for people. But, I mean, for me, it didn't seem far-fetched when I was playing COD 4. It didn't seem far-fetched when I was playing Black Ops. It didn't seem far-fetched for sometimes when I played Modern Warfare 2. And so if it exists in those games, at least for me, Why is it that there's such a massive turnaround with this game? And it leads me to believe that the players is that the community there's been a big shift in the community. And I think since this kind of ideal to kind of allow for all different play types to exist in the same game, which is ideally based around fast-paced, aggressive action, ever since that kind of feel has existed since Black Ops 2, really, I think the series has been fucked ever since. And I mean, I don't mind people using snipers. I don't mind people using shotguns and LMGs. I don't mind variety. What I do mind is bullshit. Okay? And unfortunately, with that variety, bullshit has followed it. Snipers, they piss me off. Quickscoping pisses me off. It's unfair that I can shoot someone and they can undo all my work with a one-hit kill. Similar to knifing in some ways in this game, because you can shoot people and they just magnetically draw onto you. And, you know, and to be honest, I could sit here, I could complain for ages, but it won't get me anywhere, will it? It won't get me anywhere at all. So I just want to try and have fun. And that's how I have it. I play Wargame, and maybe I just have to do a lot of practicing, and then once I've done the practicing, maybe in 3 months' time I'll be actually good on multiplayer. I don't know. But there's some big differences when you play on like regular Right, look at this. Look at this. Look at fuck that bullshit, man. That is what I mean. That is what I mean. Why do people have to fuck my stuff up? Why do I have to be punished? And I would like it if maybe in this game, I doubt it, but in future Call of Duty games, you could funnel your options for when you're searching for a game so that you don't have to deal with bullshit. I don't mind people playing in that way, I don't want it to interfere with my stuff. That's why multiplayer annoys me, and that's why I go to Wargame now when I play Call of Duty Ghosts, to have fun. Because although I get shot in places very quickly, and that feeling still carries on, the enemy are aggressive. And they all play in a varied but justified way. And most of the flaws in that case are of the developers, in my opinion. So if you try to look to have fun, go on Wargame, play it yourself, just try and have fun. Because I like this game and I wish it was awesome, but it's not quite there yet. But I will give it time. I'll give it time, and I'll give some credit because Infinity Ward were in a bit of an iffy situation with the release of next gen as well. But anyway, thanks very much, you guys, and I will see you guys very soon. Don't ask me why I did that. I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye.